What's up, JAMBUDs? Supers! JAMBUD! Saturdays! Yeah, I'm just gonna do that every time now from now on. You have to be prepared for my randomness, guys. You have to be prepared for it. How's everyone doing? Hey, what's going on, guys? It is August the 7th, 2021, and it's almost 1 o'clock, at least if you're on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Yeah. What's going up? What's going on, JAMBUD? James here, voice actor. Ready to chill with y'all and play some games, talk about whatever the hell we want. We're gonna relax, gonna chill, listen to lo-fi beats, and then however the day goes, that's where we go. I like my shirt. Got myself a nice nerdy shirt on. Got myself a smoothie, a Spider-Man cup. It's a homemade smoothie. It's got strawberries and bananas, raspberries. Those are the main things in there. It's got oat milk in it. Tastes pretty good. I've been trying to have more smoothies on like all the time, like when I'm eating. It's part of my evolving food habits, like health habits, right? You know, because I'm a person that doesn't like. I like vegetables, but I don't go out of my way to get it. So what I did was, the easiest way for me to eat more vegetables, eat more fruit in my diet is just to put it together in a smoothie and I can drink it. And then it's like, okay, cool. So this actually has a little bit of spinach in it, but I can't. But the good thing is you can't taste it. I actually like spinach, right? I actually like sauteing it. That's like the only way I eat it though. The second way is, I guess, if I drink it like this, but all I taste is fruit, which is good. Hey, Nate. Me and Nate watched the new He-Man cartoon. Well, I don't know if it's fair to call it He-Man, but you guys get the point. It was on Netflix. In case anyone is wondering, considering it's, all the negative stuff that's going around about it, it's some of the things it's as bad as what they say, but overall, maybe a slight exaggeration. It's not as bad in terms of watchability, but some things are questionable. Make you go like, what the heck? Why did you do that? Now, this is from the perspective of a person who's not a big He-Man fan, right? But I've watched the Cartoon Network series, I'm aware of He-Man's existence. I like He-Man. I'm just gonna say right now, this is my opinion. That's not Teela. I'm just gonna say it. That's not Teela. Teela's, whoever that is, it's some version of Teela from another world. That's kind of an asshole. That's just my opinion. Teela's an asshole in this show. She's not likable. Everyone else is fine. Like, literally everyone else is fine. So, I mean, it's weird. But I like it enough to watch the whole 5 episodes. I guess 5 episodes isn't a lot, but I like Skeletor. I like Evil Lyn. I like Orko. God damn it, Orko. No. God damn it, Orko. I liked Cringer. I liked Adam. They made Adam extremely attractive, more attractive than Teela in this cartoon. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. And she's bigger than him for some reason. Like, what the fuck? Like, not like she was. Like, Adam isn't an imposing dude, right? But like, that's a stark ass difference. Masters of the Universe Revelations. Oh boy. That show got a lot of negativity. And some of it, most of it is deserved. But the show isn't like unwatchable. I'll just put it that way. People are acting like, don't even watch this show, it's the worst show ever. Now, I don't know how She-Ra did. Like, I never watched She-Ra. I saw the character designs for She-Ra and I was already put off. Like, I'm not watching this. But, you know, He-Man's good enough, right? I'm not enough for me to go buy the toys, which I would assume would be a big point for doing shows like this, you know? Like, if you make cartoons like this, you're doing so that you can sell toys, right? If you're a big company and you're making cartoons like this, you're trying to sell merchandise, right? Like I'm guessing a lot of money, like obviously for like Pokemon, right? Yeah, you make a lot of money from the video games, but you really want to make money from the merchandise, the cups, the toys, the controllers, the TVs, the wallets, the purses, the plushies in the background, like, etc. Just slap Pokemon on it and sell it, right? And you make a lot of money. I'm assuming that's where a lot of the bulk of Pokemon's money comes from, right? So you have to make the show like appeal to as many people as possible in order for that to work. I don't think this Masters Universe thing does that, but it's not like it's not like a completely worthlessly garbage show. You know what I mean? I could watch it and be like, okay. Because, I don't know, it's just me, right? This is just me, but I don't mind watching bad shows, you know? Because I feel like I can still learn something from it. Like, if I'm going to make, like, for example, if I have a little bit of an interest in making my own story, making my own thing, my own characters or whatever, right? I think it's actually worth it to watch stuff that's bad or someone's telling me it's bad so I know what the bad thing is and then not do it. I mean, that's just generally what it is. And I also like to give shows a chance. I remember watching this anime a long time ago, right? And the theme song was rocking. It was crazy. It was like, it set you up. It gave you like the energy that told you this show is going to be like ridiculous. It's going to be intense. And the premise involved aliens, an alien invasion that was just murdering the human race, and we were basically backs against the wall, time to like Independence Day kind of energy, like, and it with anime style with robots, you know what I mean? And they had scenes in there where you got to see how fucked the human race was, and you followed this character that was, kind of a hothead, but he was a very talented pilot, and he cared, and all this stuff, and and then he had this relationship, the dynamic between him and his superior, his officer, I forget, I don't know the terms or whatever, but his commanding officer, and she was smart and intelligent and whatever, but there was kind of like this friction there. This sexual friction there, but it still was like under the premise of, hey, we got shit to do because the world is getting fucked over. We don't want to die, right? And it had some heartache in there. I was like, okay, this is good. I can take this. This is fun. This is really good. And then like 3 episodes in, it became a harem anime. Like the alien shit wasn't happening. I was like, word, really? Wow. Bait and switch, man. Bait and switch. I watched it because I was like, okay, maybe it'll go back eventually to the stuff that brought me here in the first place, but it was kind of a bait and switch. It tricked me. It tricked me into investing time that I could have invested somewhere else, to be honest with you. And in a little bit, Masters in the Universe kind of does that. I don't like, that's one of my pet peeves, by the way. I don't like being tricked. I don't like being someone coming to my face and saying something, purposefully lying, while also expecting me to believe it because I'm some type of idiot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people try to do that. Like, they're obviously deceptive, and I'm looking at them like, that's why I don't give much credence to these these reviews. Like if someone says a show is bad or someone says a show is amazing, okay, but the easiest way to find out is to obviously see it yourself, right? Just listen and watch, and it'll tell you if it's good or bad. And Masters Universe is, I'm honestly not gonna I'm gonna watch the whole thing, cause I probably would not watch it by myself. I'll have to watch it with friends, cause that makes it more fun for me. But once I watch this thing, if they're thinking this thing is replayable, has replayable value, it probably doesn't. Not for me. I'm not a big He-Man fan. I wonder if for He-Man fans is even less of a rewatchability, you know? I wonder that. I would like to ask like a true He-Man fan, like, what would make a He-Man show like rewatchable? Because I'm assuming like these companies like Netflix, they want people to get on the platform, subscribe for a show, and then stay subscribed. Not like, oh, I'm gonna subscribe to watch one show, and then once I'm finished watching that show, I'm gonna leave. Because then that's money down the drain, right? They don't get that money back. Okay, they get that 1 month, but like at that point, it's almost equivalent to watching going to the movie theater. Actually, when you think about it, right? Let's say I don't have a Netflix subscription, right? Beastars comes out, right? Jonas and Beastars. I like Beastars. I only got a Netflix subscription because Jonas and Beastars and the new season came out. So I want to watch the new season. Okay, so Netflix now has that money. I finished binging through Beastars in like let's say I finished watching Beastars in like a day, or maybe over the course of a weekend I finished watching it. Now I have nothing, and I might do a quick scroll to see what's going on, but what if I'm not interested? I'm obviously not going to keep the subscription. Yeah, a month gone, or like maybe I'll do one of those offers that these companies do to get you hooked into the platform. Oh, it costs less than normal for the first month, or it's free for the first week, and then after this, blah 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 happens. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to watch Beastars and then go away. So, those get off my back, right? And then Netflix doesn't get any money, or whatever platform, Hulu, whatever. I'm sure that's not what they want. So, I would think that you would want to make more shows like that appeals to as many people as possible, not just a small section of not just a small minority. Even if the show is based off of a franchise that would by definition have a small segment of people that really enjoy that show, like, you know what I mean? The worst thing you can do is push that fan base away, because they're definitely not staying. But the show I realized the show had a little bit of a corniness to it, you know, like intentional cheesiness. I guess they were trying to like mimic some of the flavor of the old shows when they would say some really silly stuff, like really punny. I know Nate likes that. Yeah, it's crazy. And Nate was all about that yesterday. He was like, yeah! He wasn't screaming or anything. Just I just imagine, like, every time there is, like, a pun, like, spiritually somewhere, Nate's like he can sense it, like someone sneezed and mentioned his name or something. It's like, I have to go. My people needs me. Oh, man. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot, Nate. You have work to do today. Like in about an hour or so. That's what's up. You want to come in? Opening Pandora's box. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Nate? Hey, what's up, Nightmare Moon? You just came at a bad time. Nate. Nate, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do the pun thing. Like you know that like my tolerance for puns is like really cheesy ones are like they're low, like really low, like mad low. So like you gotta realize that bothers me a little bit, right? Like stop it. So you specifically, because you OD. Everyone else, for the most part, they know when to stop. Not you. Okay? I'm watching you. All right. So yeah, back to the what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so the He-Man, right? Yeah, the show is not as bad as I thought it would be, but I clearly saw issues with it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like the way they portrayed Teela was not cool. Like if you're a fan of Teela, you don't like, and you should be mad. You should be mad. Like straight up. If you're a fan of Teela, which I was from the Cartoon Network series, you should be upset. Teela is not a cool person to be around. She's like, I don't want to spoil much, but there was one scene where she's talking to somebody. She gets explained the situation. She gets explained in a certain way, X, Y, and Z, which you would think would alleviate her anger about not being told about Adam being T-Man, or at least her being more understanding. But throughout the show, she was still giving people the cold shoulder because that was still lingering around her. Like Teela is not that childish. Teela is not, like, she's young, you know, but she's not childish. You know, I would imagine logically that someone that trained as hard as she has, as athletic and strong as she is, as smart as she has tactically, been through death, close death situations, I mean, you know, was brought up through the tutelage of Man-at-Arms. You would think that this kind of person would not be such a bitch. Like she'd be able to get her act together and then figure stuff out. Like I was talking to Nate and I was like, you know what the real Teela would have done when she found out Adam was He-Man after, you know, the shit that happened in episode 1? From the jump, would she be upset? Would she be confused? Would she be shocked? Yes, absolutely. Would she be like, why didn't he tell me? You couldn't trust me? Yes, she would say that. Yes, she would do that. But you know what she would have done, and given the contents of the situation? Regroup. All right. What just happened? What do we need to do? Let's figure stuff out. Let's get some answers done. I'm leading the way now, right? Because in that first, I'll just say it, in the first episode, she was basically going to take over Man-at-Arms' position. Right? Because she earned it or whatever. So it starts off gassing up Teela, which is whatever, right? She didn't need gassing up, but whatever. You know, this is her thing. She's now going to be basically the new Man-at-Arms. You know, I don't think Man-at-Arms is going to retire, but you know, she's going to be like in command, first in command or whatever. I'm assuming. Which is fine. You know, the whole thing happens with Castle Grayskull. Shock, awe, upset, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so everything I just said about what Teela would do, that's what she would do, in my personal opinion. This is coming from someone who's not a He-Man fan. You can tell from the character, this is what she would do, right? Because she was raised to be that kind of person. A leader of men, like Man-at-Arms was. She not only goes into a hissy bitch fit in front of everyone and is like, I hate magic because now magic equals lies, basically is what she was saying. Like, what? She does all of this tirade in the middle, at the same time, someone else, the king, heard the bad news. Right? Do I just spoil it? Like, do I just say what happens in the first episode, basically? Basically, everything you thought a He-Man episode would be happened in the first 17 minutes of the first cartoon, the first episode. Like, oh, this is shit. But then there's like, but He-Man and Skeletor disappear somehow. Okay, an explosion. And during that process, Teela finds out He-Man is Adam, right? Okay, cool. Well, it's not cool because, obviously she's pissed off about it. And I'm like, okay, I understand. Being pissed off about it is understandable. Being confused, understandable. Adam's gone and your best friend supposedly is gone. Like, I'm expecting emotions to be like, what the hell? I'm expecting emotions to be high. But this is still Tila, and I'm not going to explain why I just thought what I thought Tila already again, but you understand. So, the king finds out. This is what pissed me off about the show. From the beginning. It immediately tried to piss me off. Like, intentionally was looking to piss me off. Okay? The king finds out that Adam probably is dead. Like, they're assuming Adam is dead because he disappeared. He's not. Come on, guys. He is a He-Man show. He's not dead. But, it's portrayed that way. The king is understandably shocked, upset, angry. As far as he knows, his son is dead. He is in the middle of being given this information and finding out that Adam was He-Man from Man-at-Arms, the man he trusted with his life, right? His son died. Imagine what he's going through at that moment in like that scene. Everything is coming out right then and there. That's understandable. And we're at the court, the king's, like where the throne is, the throne room. He also finds out, the king, that his wife, the queen, knew about it. So not only did she know about it, she didn't tell him, and his son is dead. By the way, I thought that was a little odd that he was so upset about it, despite what I just said about that being logical, considering that earlier in the episode, he was giving He-Man shit. I mean, he was giving Adam shit as if he was like the son. He was never proud of him. I'm just saying that. There was dialogue in that episode before the battle with Skeletor that gave you a feeling that the king was disappointed in his son overall. Like, I wish he was more like Tila, or I wish I'm still waiting for my son to make me proud of him. Like, that's not exactly. He basically said that, and I was like, wow, word. okay. But but now his son is dead, and he's obviously upset, and he's going through all this stuff. Tell me why this is the moment that Tila decides to go on her bitch fit and act like she's the one that's been hurt the most by this. And she basically goes, I hate you, because you all lied, magic's bad, I'm leaving, run away. And she abandons that's what she did, she abandoned her duties, in my opinion. She abandoned her duties to go fuck off somewhere, because magic equals bad now. Never mind the fact that the world is basically, and the universe potentially is screwed. Like, there's still a job to do. Like, we have to find out what's going on, or the world is fucked. The universe is fucked. Because apparently, magic is a big part of why the universe exists, or, in the way it's focused on the sort of power and all that stuff. But I don't want to spoil it too much. But essentially, throughout a good chunk of the series so far, it's like, hey, I'm just, despite what's going on, despite the fact that, I'm reluctantly trying to save the universe because I'm still mad about He-Man. Like, that kind of just threw me off, and it didn't feel like Tila to me. But, like, enough of that. Enough of this. Like, enough of that. Enough raging on about that. It was not even really rage. It was just really confusing and bad. Like, Tila was my... Okay, so here's my favorite characters in He-Man. Like, from what I remember on the Cartoon Network series, right? It was Tila, it was Evelyn, it was Skeletor. Those are my three favorite characters, right? I liked He-Man too, but, like, He-Man was He-Man. Everyone likes He-Man. But it was really Skeletor, Evelyn, and Tila. I liked Skeletor in this one a lot. I like Evelyn in this one a lot. I couldn't really stand Tila that much. Like, I was just waiting for someone else to do something. Like, it was... I just bad on their part from writing perspective. Oh, well. But anyways, rant over. Well, it's not really a rant. It's just, slight disappointment. Although, to be fair, I'm probably still going to watch it. because I want to see how it ends. I want to see how you guys do things. The way it's finished at the halfway point, that's bullshit. Number one, that's bullshit. So I need to see that how they fix it, because they gotta fix this. They gotta fix that. I'm hoping that somehow they said, someone in the production was like, you know what? Let's only do the first 5 and then see how it goes, and then finish the rest. You know, hope someone did that, which would be probably not what you're supposed to do at all from a production standpoint. But I'm hoping someone did that, because now they're seeing the backlash. They're probably like, yeah, you know, maybe it wasn't a good idea to OD like we did. We'll fix it. We'll work on it. We'll work on it, bro. Oh, because if they didn't, and this show just goes downward from here, well, I'm just, I don't know. Like, I feel like I have no reason to buy the purchase Netflix. I had a Netflix account like over a year ago, and I had it on for like a while, because I stopped watching TV, and I was like, okay, if I'm ever gonna want to watch anything, it's gonna be it's probably gonna be anime or something one of my friends is in. So I'm gonna have this account so that I can watch it, you know. Or if there's a show that I record voiceover in, I want to hear it. I want to see it on Netflix. It's gonna be on Netflix. Okay, I have a Netflix account. I can just go watch it, right? You know. So that's why I had it. But then later on, I just stopped really watching it. You know. So I'm probably gonna get a Netflix account so I can at least watch Beastar Season 2. I believe that's where it is, right? Netflix, yeah. And I'm gonna see if there's anything else anyone of my friends is in, so I can try to like binge all that, and then cut it off. Like, I'm just gonna cut it off. I don't even know where I'm gonna watch my basketball. I don't have a TV in my house, cause I'm not gonna be there watching it enough. I'd rather be doing something productive, right? Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna watch it. I love NBA basketball, but I probably watched the least amount of NBA basketball ever, because I was just too busy trying to get my shit done, you know, figure out where I'm gonna live, you know. That's slightly more important. In any case, we'll figure that out. Maybe there's some like inexpensive NBA service I can use, you know. Thank God for people who post highlights on YouTube, though. Thank God for you guys, because that gave me the gist of what was happening for games that I wanted to watch, so I felt like I wasn't missing too much, you know. Thank you guys, you're the best. You're the best. All right, let's play some Genshin Impact now. Thanks, guys, for suffering through that little bit of a rant with me, but, you know, hey, what can you do? Go to my stream chat. All right. Alrighty then. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and farm today. You know, just kind of walk around and chill. Guys got questions, you know, just come through with something. Like I feel like I'm getting better at playing Ayaka. I'm getting better at running her in this team that Oguramio? What is this? I don't know what that is. Hey, what's up, Paimon? Thanks for the like on Facebook. By the way, guys, we're streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So James Brown JRVA2 on the YouTube channel, James Brown JRVA on Twitch, JAMBUDs on the Facebook. So you want to find JAMBUDs on Facebook? There you go. You can find it there. But you know, anything you guys can do to help increase it make me feel better about myself, because Lord knows I need self-esteem. Need to increase my self-esteem stats. That's how you do it. Like, follow. What? I'm already in the. Okay. I'm already in the area where I'm supposed to use the treasure hunting Sealy thingy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Use this thing. All right, so I'm. Can't go this way. Okay. Okay, where's the treasure thing? Did the Sealy go away? It did. Alright, well. Gotta reload it. Boom. Hold on a second. Boop. Turn this down. There you go. Alright, so we gotta go find. So we gotta find these treasure things in the ground. I was gonna do something. Why'd it go away? Okay, found one. It's two. I don't know why I was going for that, but whatever. Is it up here? Nope. Trying to see where these things are, man. Like, you should be able to get through it pretty quickly. So far, all I've done with the coins that I'm getting through this event, I just get the I just try to get the extra gems. Get those first, and then we'll see what happens. All right, so far so good. We're moving pretty fast. I'm trying to go through the perimeter first, and then kind of like ease myself in. Oh yeah, by the way, now that I just thought about it. So today we're testing out the Shimenawa's reminiscence on my Ganyu. Now, it's quite possible, and it seems that people are starting to agree that Shimenawa's reminiscence is going to be, with good substats, her best in slot set for the Melt Ganyu set, right? Because Melt Ganyu doesn't use her burst. Because if you do use your burst, it more than likely will eat up reactions that you're not trying to set up. You want the charge shot to do the double melt, not the icicles, because Jesus Christ, with this 4-piece set activated, the charge attack damage is increased by 50%. So yeah, we don't want that to happen. Obtain treasure map.
Next on the agenda.
I'll show you my stats for the Ganyu in a little bit. Just for people who are aware, but you know, if you've been to this channel a lot, you know I'm a big Ganyu fan. I love this character from a playstyle perspective. Cryo is. Ah, boy.
Soba, get them!
Let's not waste time.
The wind knows me. Next on the agenda, access denied.
This is bad.
Born of ice and frost.
This isn't good.
I'm going in!
Killjoy!
One with wind and cloud.
There you go. Alright, there was some stuff over here. Did it go away? Wait, did I get everything? I don't see the circle around here anymore. I must have gotten all the pieces. Alright, I guess I did. Anyways, let me show you my Ganyu. In terms of stats. So right now we're at 2,457 at level 90. These are the crit stats, 78% crit rate, which becomes 98 when you add the Ganyu passive. 209 crit damage, that's pretty good. That's almost, if you add the passive to it, that's almost a 2-to-1 ratio with 200% damage. That's crazy. That's beautiful. Elemental Mastery is low with this build, but I can deal with that because I'm running a Kazuha that a C2 Kazuha. So when I use the burst, I get the Elemental Mastery from there. Right? But, what else? Running Skyward Harp 90 to R3. Shiwanawa's Reminiscence with crit rate. Crit rate, circle it. Crit damage was crazy, so I'm using it. Cryo damage bonus, not the best. But it's on set, so we're using it. Attack with 30% crit damage on it, which is insane. We have a very solid, we have a very good feather here. Very good feather here. And we have a very good, circlet. I mean, flower. I was thinking about using this one, but that defense bothers me. So we're going to go with the one that actually has some attack percent on it. Alright, so that's what we're using. And I'm C6. You can be jealous. I get it. I know, guys.
Ah, he's a whale. Unsubscribe.
Just relax. Alright, so I guess now I can, kind of do this here. Okay. Where is this? Okay, so it can't be determined. I have to, okay. So I gotta go to Yashiori Island. Okay, Yashiori Island. Or is it Yashinori? Wait, where is this? No, that's not Zuchi Beach. Wait, I gotta look at the map again. Ah! Oh! Okay. Over here. I believe this is where I'm supposed to be at. Are we in there? Boop. Find my treasure. Ow. Alright, it's not up here. Alright. Now we can go towards the middle. Well, actually, we can still wrap around over here.
Next on the agenda.
Alright.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Born of ice and frost.
Alright. Alright, where is it? We were making noises before. Ow.
Keep fry. Cut down. Like fry.
No touching.
There you go.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Alright. One more spot. I think I was over here more. I mean, before, so. Oh, found it already. That's quick. Lost Riches Challenge. When searching for treasure, you might encounter a challenge. Chain rewards. All participating players. Stop the entire event. You may collect a total of 3 challenges, rewards in other players' worlds. Once the event ends, the challenge will disappear. So I can go to other people's worlds and get rewards here? What is the challenge? Guess I'll find out.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Access denied.
One with nature.
I'm ready. Cut down.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Take this. You win.
Easy. It's easy. Okay. So you get you get 5 heroes with for doing this. Okay. So I did this. Can I go here now? Oh, I can. The special treasure clue. It seems the treasure is in the vicinity of Aruami. Puzzle hint. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Alright, cool. It's over here. Alright. Oh, where is that? So where is that in Aruami? Oh, I think I know where that is now. First of all, I think I just saw the... I think I just... Is this the spot? No. No, it's not. Okay. So I believe it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I think this is it. Right? Somewhere over here.
We're way behind schedule.
I think so. You are near the treasure trove. Summon the treasure-seeking Sealy and follow it. I feel like it's up here, but no, I'm guessing I'm wrong. It's up here somewhere. Cool. All right. I screwed up. All right, try again. I did it. Challenge completed. Nice. So now what? I got the challenge done. I think that's it. for now. At least on that channel, on that thing. So I just gotta wait for this area to open up, right? This is challenge discovered 1 of 3. Okay. Yeah. And I think there's some things we can pick up in the shop. So yeah, we can get these primogems. Or is it primogems? Okay. I think we'll go ahead and make some condensed resin because still want to go farm more Shimenawa reminiscence. See if I can get a better cryo cup. Farm more Emblem of Severed Fate. See if I can get some artifact. I want to get the perfect, as good of an artifact set for Ball as I can.
Add Astro.
Because that's definitely the character I'm going for next. Is there anything in Inazuma that I want to... Yeah, get some monies. Alright, cool. You burn this resin out. You know, I forgot to mention, I put chia seeds in my my smoothie too. I don't know how many people do that, but I'm also trying to find. I'm just trying to think of some cool smoothie ideas, some new ones. Like, what's the best smoothie you guys had? Because I would love to try it, make it myself, if it's possible. You know, I have pineapples, I have mangoes, bananas, strawberries, raspberries. I have green apples as well in the house, in the apartment. I don't know why I say house, but whatever. But we're going to try some other ideas, you know, to spice things up. That way I doesn't get too monotonous. So far it hasn't though, because I really like red berries. Where am I going next? Oh yeah. We're going. What's this? No, we're gonna farm first. Just get my resin out of the way. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. This music, man. This Genshin music is ridiculous.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Yes, it is. It's so nice. Okay, let us begin. We are going to go into the Spiral Abyss as well. We are going to go to Spiral Abyss because I do want to keep on practicing running. Well, basically, there's that. I do want to keep on practicing this comp and making it, getting Ayaka's normal attack up a little bit more. So right now, this is what I have on her. And her talent is at 5. I want to get to 6, right? Which we can do tomorrow. We can get this to 8. We actually can get this to 8 right now. There we go. And then for this guy, we get this to 6, and we'll leave it at 6. She's still more or less like a sub DPS, but I do want her charge attacks to do more damage. I want them to, like, I don't want it to be like so bad where it's like it's pointless to run. Actually, I should try running this team. I should try running this team in this thing. Yeah, let's try it. Let's have fun with it. Excuse me. Okay, we gotta change the artifacts up, but that's fine. Blizzard Strayer, I can't read. Where is it at? There it is. I need to get a better. I need to get it. Well, not better. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be getting too picky with it. I don't think do I have a better cryo cup than this. It has attack percent and crit damage. This has crit rate, which I don't need. This lowers. This does lower crit rate. This has more crit damage on it. It's flat attack. 4% lower crit damage, but has more attack on it. This might be better. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see a comparison on stats. So, 2376. $24.15. Okay, like the crit damage goes down slightly, right? But I have more attack. No, we'll just put it back to what it was. All right, let's get it. Let me double check. Let me double check you. $222 is plenty, right? $222. See energy recharge. I will give you this one. Okay. What's the best noblest for energy recharge? Actually, I actually gave her this one. This is really good for like an attacking person, but she's not really the attacker on this group. Let's just give her this one. Let's just give her as much ER as possible on noblest, right? Okay. Yep. And then this. Crit damage. I guess I don't. Yeah, I wish I had. I feel like I need to go back and do more noblest stuff, but like, I just don't want to, you know? But I'm probably gonna have to eventually. As more characters come out, especially. Because my noblest pieces are, like, if I'm putting them on a support, it doesn't matter, right? Because they're not really the damage dealer. Most support holders aren't damage dealers, so I don't need, like, ridiculous support pieces for noblest. For the most part. Like, Shincho is an example where I want those pieces on him.
Chivalry will never die.
I don't know why I did that, but...
It is as the stars foretold.
Is it now? She has a great voice. I love Mona's voice. Yeah, I think I had this one on. No, not that one. Yeah, this one has much higher attack than the one. Crit damage is higher. And the crit rate is... Wait. 9.3 crit rate, 9.3 crit rate. So if I... Okay, so the crit damage goes down if I run this one, but I get way more attack. We'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is. I'm not running him right now anyway, so who cares? Alright. Another reason I also want to get because normal attack to 6 is I want to be able to, if I want to just have fun or whatever, have the option to make her a main
Next
DPS.
on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
God damn, I didn't heal anybody first before I got started. I didn't heal anyone before I got started on this thing. Cool. Alright, so starting up with Mona first. We're gonna switch to Ganyu immediately.
Shadows of no touching. For Rex Lapis. Decided by destiny. Yahoo! Think you can get away? So rude. Yeah. Here we go.
Ow, I thought dodge. Whatever.
Take flight.
There you go. Easy. Very good. This team is fun. This might be my favorite team now to play. Because there's still like even though I'm putting out ridiculous amounts of damage, there's still the challenge of not getting hit because you don't have healing to like protect you. This attack circlet actually might be pretty good. It depends on how my other stats are, right? If I get a lot of crit on other things, I can probably run this. I might get crit on the 4th stat here. Hey, this might actually the best physical damage. This might actually be the best physical damage goblet I've ever gotten. At least to start. Like, straight up. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, we still gotta roll to see what, you know, what it is, but that's not bad to start.
On the agenda. Blaze over. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Written in the stars. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Access denied. Delves into depth. No touching. Here we go.
There you go.
Would
He doesn't get the
gliding be
move.
faster?
Isn't that cute? How dare you try to fight me? Alright. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? No. Oh, Taxans with crit damage, but every other subset's garbage. Nah, no, we can't use that. I did want an attack sands. I did want an attack sands and the ER sands. But more importantly, probably the ER sands is what I really need. Like a really good ER one. Otherwise, I'll have to get an Electro Goblet in this set in order to like make up for it, you know?
This is long overdue. Would gliding be faster? Think you can get away? Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl. Let me scry. Brace yourselves. Take flight. Delves into death. Whirling snow. Let me scry.
There you go. She's doing a lot of damage. A lot of normal attack damage, so I'm about it. Ooh, I like this one. I like this feather. What's this? Dang, they don't want to give me a crit circlet for Shimanala. But we did get some good artifacts though. We actually got some good ones. We can check to see how they look. Excuse me. See, I have good, I have two good ones on the, excuse me. I have two good ones for, the flower. Although this one, I wish I had more crit stats on it, to be honest. Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, this one has a good... If this one gives me crits for the fourth one, then we're going to switch to this. At least we're going to work on developing this one. That's what I meant to say. Alright, what we got? Defense. Alright, that's kind of ugly. Yeah. Is it worth switching off of this one? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Probably not. It's probably not. Alright, next. So this one is pretty good. Although it has low crit damage, but has a lot of energy recharge. So that's good for like a sub DPS. Like Beidou or Mona or something like that, right? This one, it has a lot of energy recharge on it, which is fine. I like that. But it's like I said, low. Like I already have one that's high energy recharge, right? So I'm like, this one is not as great because I kind of need more stat. Like this is really solid. I like this. Let's see if I can. We'll see what level 4 this is. If it's obviously you want crit, right? Crit rate. Second, if it hits crit rate, that's perfect. We're just gonna evolve. We're just gonna work on that one. Damn it. Okay, so this one's honestly, yeah. We're gonna work on this one. We're gonna absorb the other 20 and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. It only went to attack and crit damage. That's amazing. We got lucky, guys. We got super lucky on that one. Let me see what this is. Yeah, these are crits. No. Cryo damage bonus. I don't need that. Of course, he'll give me defense at the last second. Of course, it's still an improvement. All right, so we improved that one. That is like my only. That was the first attack sans I got, and the crit stats are terrible. I mean, the substats are terrible. And this one could be good. This could be good. I'm keeping this one just in case I don't need electro damage for ball. Two good hydro cups here, right? Maybe as long as this doesn't become defense or something. This one might be okay, but although I have enough good pyro cups. I mean, goblets, yeah. This one, not gonna keep this one. This one I'm keeping. Yeah, I'm keeping both of these. And circle it. Crit damage with some crappy substats. Crit rate. Ugh, meh. That needs to go. Oh my god, that needs to go. That's a crappy crit damage thing. I don't even know why I leveled it up. Oh, I know why. Because I had no choice. I was trying to get a 4 set like as soon as possible. Yeah. All right. I think what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go ahead and continue farming here. Has it been announced when the new edition, I mean the new I guess 2.1 comes out? I just want to know how much time I have to farm for ball, you know? Out of curiosity. All right.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Decided by destiny. Take flight. Embrace the ice. Delve into destiny. Here we go. Access denied.
Yo, what the fuck? I was expecting enemies to be here. Okay. That's cool. That was insane. Elemental Mastery Sands. Not, it could be worse, but not bad. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I think I found a cool way to do this dungeon again. Let's try setting it up again. Aika, you have no burst left, right? Okay, that's fine.
This is long overdue. Think you can get away? A little gliding me. My apologies. Fate is upon you. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow. Breathe.
I fucked up. Okay.
Let me scribe. Take flight.
There we go. I messed up a little bit. Nope. Yes, crit damage. And I like 2 of the substats, but I really wish this had crit rate. So we're gonna try to see if we can get crit rate on that. Hopefully we can. Now what I need is Electro on set. If I can get Electro on set, I have a really good Viridescent ER Sands I could use for ball.
All hail. Time for takeoff. Decided by destiny. Delved into destiny. My apologies. Kami-santo art. Sometsu. No touching. Here we go. Take flight. Yeah. Leave my space. Ha! Born of ice and frost. Yahoo!
Alright, cool. Wait, does anyone know the optimal combo for Ayaka? It's 1-2 charge attack dash, right? Not 1-2-3. I think it's 2, not 3. Supposed to go 1-2 dash charge attack and then dash cancel to reset the
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
to reset the there we go. Thrilling
This
Tales.
is long overdue. Think you can get away? Fate is upon me. Let me scry. Whirling snow. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. My apologies. Delves into destiny. No touching.
Ah, crappy artifacts.
All hail. Time for takeoff. Written in the stars. Let me scribe. Take flight. Sakura swirl. Brace yourselves. Born of ice and frost. My apologies. Here we go. Born of ice and frost.
My character actually died. Are you serious?
My lyre is broken.
There you go. Okay. Oh, Venti died. Just fooling around. We'll wake him up later. Wow, they did not want to give me crit rate, period. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna pop all my ults before I start, obviously Venti can't do it, but
This is long overdue. No touching. Kami-santo art. Sometsu. Decided by destiny. Shadows of access denied. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. Blaze over. Think you can get away? Delved into destiny.
bye.
Take flight.
Bye, everybody. That was way better. That was way better. So I set up everything there, then get behind him so that when he charges, just his charge doesn't go anywhere. And then I just beat him up. That makes sense to me. Oh man, they keep on teasing me with circlets.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, no touching. Embrace the ice! My fate is upon you. Let me scry. All hail! Let's play! Time for takeoff. How rude!
Oh my god. There you go. Ganyu and Ayaka really synergize very well. Ayaka's cryo buffs get enhanced further by standing in Ganyu's ult. You know, her single target damage gets complemented by Ganyu's ult dealing AoE damage, especially when you combine it with Venti. Mona buffs everything. They both are really good at funding each other's ults because they have a lot of particle generation. It's really fun. This game is really fun. Aw, man. Hey, Rizuka. Thank you for the sub on the channel, on the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you for helping my self-esteem. Really appreciate it. I Lord knows I need it. Make me feel good about myself, people. Let's spread positivity. All right, so that was fun. I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying this. Let me add more in the title. YouTube. There you go. Well, I did. Actually, I probably gotta go to my actual YouTube channel to change it, right? Let me go to my channel. How do I edit? Okay, there you go. Super JAMBUD Saturdays, now with more Morgana. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I guess I can do these later, right? Actually, I can probably do these now. To take Matt quick. What is this gonna do? Oh, stop the monsters from seizing the cargo. Oh, that's so difficult. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh. My character's almost dead. I should probably fix that. Oh, it's so funny. Let me go heal everybody first. Then I'll go and fight things. It's probably a good idea. There we go. All better now. All right. Go. Where is everybody? All right. Shouldn't there be more enemies? Like... Oh, I see.
Another test subject.
Next on the agenda, brace yourselves. For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost. Think you can get away? Shadows of fate.
Picked the wrong test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
Next on the agenda,
This is taking a while. No enemies over here. Where are we supposed to be going? Oh, all the way over there? Really? Okay. I might as well go ahead. Oh, I see.
time for takeoff. Yahoo! This is long overdue. No touching.
Ow. Ow.
Next on the agenda,
Alright, not. Thought maybe there's something special gonna happen since this seems longer than normal, you know? Destroy the hilly churls. Bullshit. Okay. I will do that with gusto. With pleasure, ma'am.
next on the agenda,
Beat these up too.
Let's get down to business.
delves into let's play.
Oh, whoa.
Boom!
Take flight.
Ow.
Next on the agenda, born of ice and frost. Must press.
I got stuck, dude. That's not fair. go. Bye. I've already died more times than I normally die in a session of on stream. I'm just like mad casual, I guess, or mad like what's the word for it? I suppose I'm just very lazy today. Okay. Yeah, give me some of these. Okay. I gotta go back out here. Probably. Yeah. Defeat the Abyss Mage. Wait. No, my character's dead, isn't she? Oh my god, I can't let anyone see me like this. Nope. Bring it back on you. Bringing her back, man.
Here we go. Shadows of... My apologies.
Okay, so... Is it right? Oh, wait. Oh, there's another one.
Think you can get away? Let me scribe. Take flight. Ha!
Actually, do you have any Naku weeds for me? Yes, you do. Get some rice.
Add Astra.
Na 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 na. Level 32. What I get? Oh, I get some more ore. Yes. Now what? Oh, we can still check our artifacts, actually.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Of the world.
Ganya's cool, man. Just hearing that makes me want to take a freaking nap, dude. I want to take a break and just chill. Like I wish there was a place I can go around here where I could just like take a nap on the grass. But I'd be too paranoid someone would try to jack me, yo. I'd be too paranoid someone would gonna come over and just take all my shit while I'm sleeping or beat me up. Maybe like if the park is open or whatever, but if there's a park nearby that's open. But it was also raining a lot today. Like it's probably not gonna be a good thing. Let's check our Shimenawa pieces that we got. We got this one. Yuck. These are 4-star. We're not about that. Okay, these are all ugly. These are pretty good. So we probably don't need any more feathers, right? Oh, that one's pretty good. For HP builds, this is a good one. Sucks. This sucks. We'll keep that one. So we'll probably won't keep this one. Cryo damage bonus. We could do better than that. Electro. That's pretty good, but we need it for the other set instead. Maybe. Alright, and emblem. Get rid of it. Alright, so this one might be good. Alright, we might be able to get away with this one. We're not gonna use this one. Alright, let's see what happens at level 4. Give me crit rate, please. Give me crit rate. Give me crit rate. Don't be a dick. Alright. HP. Alright, we're not keeping that. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and do some quick abyss practice. On floor 12 with this team. Actually, let's try this. I'm gonna let's pull up my character list. Right? Let's pull up our character list. I see. You have to. That's not how I wanted to do it. Party setup. All right. So straight up, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. My bad. All right. So here's the plan, guys. I'm gonna do a random number generator. We're gonna generate numbers. These are all the characters I have. God damn it, this is gonna be horrible because some of these characters aren't leveled up. We're probably not gonna put the whole list on here, right? So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do like that. From left to right, down to up to down. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We'll say 30. From 1 to 30, because these characters aren't leveled up at the bottom. From 1 to 30, we're going to do a random number generator. And whatever number it picks, that will be what the teams are. Both teams. We'll do that. This should be very, very bad for me, actually. So, and then whatever the teams are, that's what we're picking. And I can work on them, put weapons on them, whatever, but that's what we're gonna do. So max 30. All right. Generate number. First number, 6. 1, 2. Okay, so that's who's out? Who's out on 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Albedo is number 1.
Understood.
All right. So obviously we can't have two of the same character. So if we get the number again, we have to do it again. So second character, generate 1. All right. So Ganyu is on the team.
What are my orders?
Third team member, 24. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24.
My experiment
Sucrose.
will succeed.
And then the last team member is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's Ayaka. This is team number 1. Albedo, Ganyu, Sucrose, and Ayaka. Okay. All right. This seems awful. Well, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna do. Actually, we'll probably put Albedo first. So Albedo will be our shield generator to protect us, to protect our life, which means he'll have the Noblest set on. Yeah, we'll run Noblest on him, and we'll try to give him as much defense as humanly possible. So let's look up the Noblest pieces. Defense percent. Okay, he already has that one. All right, and then this one has the most defense on it. What do I have? Run defense here. All right. Then, obviously for geo damage, do we have other geo damage? We'll leave that. I think we'll leave that as it is. Yeah, that's probably our best option, right? Okay, and then for here we run defense again. Okay. Weapon, Harbinger of Dawn. Unless there's some other weapon I could probably use. Let's see, what other weapon should I use? Yeah, Harbinger of Dawn, still. Okay. Cool. All right, where's my sheet? There it is, okay. So this is team number 1. Let me change the title again. Let people know what's going on. Oh, man. Very, very interesting. Okay. So that's team number 1. And now team number 2. Here we go. Generate 14. 14. 5, 10, 14. So it's Klee.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
Then team member number 2 is Beto. Okay, she's already there. That's funny. All right. Team number 3, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So Diona. So we do have a healer on our team. And then the last team member is number 2. Who's number 2? Wait, we already got Beto. Wait, did the numbers switch? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's try it again. Let's run again. 15. 5, 10, 15. Rosaria. Okay.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Actually, this is actually still kind of cool with the randomness because that way, if it's always switching around, then like I don't know, it's even more random that way. Okay, so this is our second team. RNG. Alright, so let's fix this team up. Since we're running Klee as probably the main DPS on this team, we're going to make sure that Rosaria can take advantage of that. We're going to go ahead and run 4-piece, 4-piece Lava Walker to take advantage of that. Give you this. Oh, yes, good, that's fine. That's fine. Give you this cryo cup. Elemental mastery. I don't know if I want to do that. Probably go for energy recharge, right? Well, I'm running 2 cryos and I'm running Diona as a battery, so I might not even need to do that. So probably get the best energy elemental mastery since I can to put on her, right? Yeah, we'll use this one. Because it has energy recharge on it. Okay, so we got 4-piece Lava Walker on her. And the weapon we'll use is Primordial Jade Winged Spear. So you can buff our team's damage. I mean, our team's damage with your crit share. 67 and 136. Okay. Then, for Diona, you probably should be running Nobliss. Yeah, we'll gotta fix that. Okay, we'll give you this one. Give you this one. Energy recharge. You should have energy recharge, right? Okay, you don't, for some reason. I could give you HP, but... switch that so you get a little bit more HP on your shield. And then here we'll run HP cup. I mean, HP goblet. And then HP for the... Wait, do we have to? No, we can run anything here for HP. Okay, HP with the most energy recharge on it, hopefully. Oh, it's one of these 3. Alright. Give you this one. It's a lot of HP on it as well. Okay. So, yeah. And now, for... Oh, yeah, Klee. Let's work on Klee. Da, 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 da. We'll run attack here. Just get as much raw damage as you can from Klee. Alright, and you are running a Skyward Atlas. Boom. Okay, and Beidou. We should give you Growth Screenstone and 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. Yeah, that'll work. Can we increase the crit damage? I don't. Let's see if there's anything we got that can increase the crit damage. Oh, the crit damage here is good. Yeah, we'll give her this one. More crit damage, but we lower the energy recharge. Because she probably doesn't even need that much energy reach as much as I'm giving her. Alright. This is not what we're using. Damn, son. I really wish we had better crits here. Alright, well, that's what we got. Let's see which electro damage bonus cup I have that I might want to give her instead. 13.2 crits, the most I have. Oh, actually, I can give you this one. Technically. Yeah, let's switch her off. Actually, no, that's the most combination of crit rate and crit damage. So we'll leave it there. All right, so your near energy recharge is is basically 200, and the crit stats are way better now. Okay, I can accept this. All right, so that's our team. All right, I think so. The way the team's gonna run, we're gonna revolve it around Rosaria Melt with Klee, and then when that's on cooldown, we're gonna use Beidou to protect us with. And give more and do overload. So we're not gonna run them together at the same time. We're not gonna just dump all our ults together at once. We're gonna leave Beidou's ult on there until Rosaria is done, and then on cooldown we'll use Beidou. Okay. And this is RNG Team 1. All right, so this is pretty much a pyro team. I mean, not pyro team, a cryo team. Ganyu and Ayaka will be sharing damage dealing responsibilities as main DPSs. We might try to do a little bit more quick swappy. It'll be Albeido's job to ensure that we get as much shielding as possible. In order to do that, we're buffing the EM of our team with Sucrose and Albeido to maximize the crystallized damage. I mean, the crystallized shield tankiness. That's probably the best we can do. Other than that, we'll be using our ults from Albeido, Ganyu, and Ayaka to go through content. I mean, to use the invincibility if we need to. To group people up for Ayaka, we will be using Sucrose's ult. So when Sucrose's ult is ready to go, then we pop Ayaka's ult and get as much damage from that as possible. So that's what it is. All right. I say that for myself more than anything because I would definitely have a hard time remembering any of this stuff. So note. All right.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Okay, so it's Albedo. Okay. Team 2. Rosaria and who was the other person? Beidou. I mean. Floor 12. Albedo. Okay. Team 2. The second team I feel like is constructed better than the first one, for sure. Okay. Let's do it. Here we go. It's going to be a nightmare. Or maybe it'd be amazing. I don't know. Let's do it.
It's my lucky
Burst
day.
forth.
Blaze over. Access denied.
Feel this ancient power.
Swirl,
Light
Mark
blade.
2. Sakura swirl.
Light blade. Very.
My apologies.
Finally,
Absorption test.
Let me try.
All hail. Access denied. So
I'm a
rude.
shield.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Ha! Embrace the ice. Enhanced animal module 75.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
We're way behind schedule.
Cut down. This.
Stand clear.
Fall before me.
Unexpected outcome. Animal
The fuck, man?
Burst forth.
born of ice and frost.
Vice.
My apologies.
Coming to be.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Access denied.
Live.
Stand clear.
Ha.
All right. I played that kind of shitty, but we got through it. Sucrose is almost dead already. All right, let's do this.
Can't have your dreams. Huh. Fine, boom! Shiver! Sparks and blast! Yeah. Woo! You can't run! Eyes on me! You can bully me! Diana! Dumpty Dumpty Dump! Punishment! Blazing delight! Over here! It flows through me! Think you can bully me? Think you can bully me? Yeah! Can't handle your drink. Over here. Boing, boom!
Lights out.
Ouch! Sarah! Shake it and stir.
To ashes!
Shielding.
Blast!
Knee shield.
La la la. Look at you, Boozhound. Out of my sight. I wanna go home.
What the fuck? Yo, why was I stuck there? That was weird. I'm confused. Alright.
Burst forth. My lucky day.
This is long overdue. Animal hypostasis and
Feel this ancient power. Come into be.
You know a thing or two.
Sakura swirl.
Move!
No touching.
Finally, No.
Born of ice and
How's this?
take flight.
Fairy?
Let me try my blade.
Moments of birth.
For Rex Lapis.
Fall before me!
Animal test 63. My apologies.
Cheap.
Live.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Fall before me!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Feel this ancient power.
It's over. Cut down. Taste my blade. Fall before me!
Ah.
Burst forth.
How did it hit me, dude? You serious?
Come into be.
Eat this!
Whirling snow.
Live.
We're way behind schedule. My apologies.
I'm ready!
Burst forth. A miscalculation.
Damn it. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, that took a while.
You can't run. Punishment. Pew! Blazing delight. Look at you, Boozy. Judgment. Lights out.
How'd you hit me?
Fine, fine, boom! I mean, think you can bully me? Sayonara special! Over here! Yeah! Over here! Power that ended Haishan! Back off! Through me!
I can't move. I can't move. Why can't I move?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
What the hell? This never happened to me before. I literally couldn't move. I was stuck. That's so weird. Okay, we're gonna have to just burst down the guy.
Live.
Let's get down to
Animal
business.
hypostasis and glaze over.
Okay, game.
Burst forth. Moments of
You know
birth.
a thing or two.
Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
My blade.
Come into be. Feel this ancient power.
Stand clear. Access denied.
To the fairy. To move. Finally,
Let me try my...
This is long overdue. Absorption test. Take flight.
I'm ready!
Enhanced animal module.
Live.
No touching. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Cheap tricks.
Burst forth.
Animal test 6308.
Moments of birth.
Stand clear. Animal test 63. Whirling snow. Access denied.
Ow.
You win.
No touching.
Fall before
Live.
me!
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand.
Feel this ancient power.
Animal testing. We have to end this.
Yo, I swear to God, like, I'm dodging it and I'm still getting hit.
Burst forth.
Next on the agenda.
I should have just used one of my character's elemental skills. Yeah, this team is not that great in terms of synergy. Fuck it.
Blazing delight. Judgment. Punishment. Shake your hands.
Can't run from death.
Is my character already almost dead, dude?
What did you use that for? Dumpty Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boom! You can't run!
Can't run from death.
Where are you? Think you can bully me? Power that ended Python! Back off! Shiver! Yeah! Blink!
God damn it.
Blow them up! Over here! Out of my sight! No! Look at you! Spring down! La la la! You can't run! Back off! Eyes on me! Max and flash!
Oh my God!
How to get me going? Can't handle your dream. I mean, pew! Lights out. Judgment.
All right, there we go.
Back off.
They did 73K. That did 73K. Okay. All right, so we got through. All right, so let's increase the crit, I guess. Oh, what's this about?
Access denied. Stand clear.
Witness my great undertaking.
Animal test 60. Oh, worthy opponent. Blaze over. Enhanced animal module. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Moments of birth.
Access denied. Absorption test. No touching. Whirling snow.
Live.
All hail.
Witness my great undertaking.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Coming to me.
Access denied.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Look at you, Boozound. Boing, boing, boom. To ashes. Shiver. Blazing delight. You can't run. Sayonara special punishment. Sparks and flash.
Oh.
Back off. Power that ended height. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at you, Boozle, on the rocks. Shiver. Blow them all up. Yeah.
Wow, I
Ashes.
ulted, like. Alright.
Boing, boing, boom. Jumpy, jumpy. Shake and stir. Huh. Can't handle your drink.
Counter that shit. Let's go. Alright, well, I actually 3-starred that one. Alright. $12-3. Well, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. We gotta do that one. We gotta do that one. Okay.
No touching. Access denied. Animal test 6308. Animal height. Whirling snow. Yeah, yeah. For Rex Lapis.
Feel this ancient power.
Embrace the ice.
No! There you go, you bastard.
Burst forth.
Born of ice and frost.
Coming to be. Moments of birth.
Swirl, Mark 2. Blaze over. Take flight. Harden my
What the f-
passion.
Oh my god.
Access denied.
Live.
A minor error. Absorption test. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Come on, Ganyu. Come on, Ganyu.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Animal test 6308. No touching.
Burst forth.
Born of ice and frost.
There we go. Whew. That was close. Okay. Last floor.
Boing, boing, boing. Lights out. Blazing delight. Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't run. Shaking and stirring. Look at you. Boing, boing, boom. Yeah. Back off. Shiver. Think you can bully me? Power that ended Python. March and blast. Jumpy, jumpy, go. Diana special punishment. Eyes on me. Back off.
Alright, we bodying these guys. Let's go. There we go. We did it. This team is actually not that bad. This team's actually not that bad. You got a lot of shielding, and you just got a lot of raw power. I guess against these guys. Okay, so we did it. All right, that was our first random Floor 12, RNG. The first team was a little bit more difficult to keep alive, to be honest with you. Even though hypothetically it had more.
Collecting the roots of boom blossoms.
Let me just go back to this team.
No, please. Allow me to.
This team was a little bit more difficult to run compared to RNG Team 2. Obviously, having someone that can heal and shield. Well, you have two carries that can shield, but obviously having a character like Diona on your team that can heal and shield to protect you from damage is a big help in any Abyss run. That's not obvious. But this team probably packs ridiculous damage overall, right? This team was really about this core right here for the melt damage. And I think that was, and then obviously we had overload here, but just Beto's raw damage was ridiculous combined with Klee's raw damage. So honestly, even though this team had Ganyu and Ayaka in it, this team probably fit better and did more damage overall. Like, you know what I mean? I felt like with this one obviously you saw what happened when you didn't have a freeze team. Ayaka's ult didn't get the most damage it could possibly get. You know, and Sucrose kind of doesn't really fit well here. If it was Kazuha, maybe it would have been a little bit better in terms of damage. Really, all Sucrose did was some minor clumping, but although a lot of the enemies didn't really get put together that well, if at all. So it didn't really help. All she really did was offer EM in order for Albedo's Crystallize to be a little bit stronger. Well, anyone's Crystallize to be stronger. And as we know, Crystallize, that was the only reaction I really could do, Crystallize and Swirl. And it wasn't that great. So, yeah, so the team kind of fell apart right there. Especially if you don't have a healer. Or a way to not, like the Crystallize shields, I thought the Crystallize shields were going to do a lot more for, like, my damage. Damage prevention. It didn't really do anything. I mean, it didn't do that much. This team was actually pretty fun. I actually like this team. I was surprised I had Albedo's ult as much up as I did, even though I'm not running a cryo battery. I mean, an electro battery, which is insane. So I might actually run Beto more on teams with her being the only electro character. I might actually do that. I learned something new today. This whole time I thought I could only run Beto with electro battery because of her high energy costs, and actually no, if you just run the rotations good, you have any battery really. My Klee generates energy. Diona's a good battery. Rosario is a good battery for anyone, let alone cryo characters, but just in general. So okay, that was fun. All right, so I think we'll take a quick break. You know, just chill a little bit, and then we'll try another RNG. We'll try another RNG team setup. And hopefully it'll be a little bit different. So yeah, how do you guys like that? We're gonna try to have. I want you guys to make some impact on it too. So what I'll probably do is make a snapshot of the screen of the characters I have, and then that way I can look at it and 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, 30. Okay. All right. Nah, we'll just do it. We'll just do it just like this. We don't have to really go all D on it. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Let me go ahead and put some music on. Whew. So while we're taking a break, I guess I can might as well do this because, you know, why not? Like, okay, so thank you guys for watching the stream, by the way. I really appreciate it. This is pretty fun. Make sure you go and hit that follow button, okay? You know, help your boy out. Make me feel good about myself, because Lord knows I need that self-esteem. And whether you're on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Exclamation point in our chat right now if you are in Twitch join the JAMBUDs. Get the link there. We got some things going on, and I can't wait to talk about them in the months ahead. And when I do, the JAMBUDs will be the first to know in our Discord. So, yeah, make sure you come through. Let's see. Going through my... Oh, what's going on? Oh, man. Starting to get a little tired here. I might take a little bit of break and then come back on, actually. Let's see what's going on. Looks like none of my friends are up right now. DK was playing Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, alright. I might just watch videos, actually. Let's watch videos on YouTube. So what should we watch? What is this? Wait, what? Avatar: The Last Airbender has a role-playing game? What do you mean, like a... Oh boy. I already got stuff I don't even want to look at on YouTube. Like, I immediately got stuff that I don't ask for. What did I watch? Guys, what should we look at on YouTube? I guess we should look at Genshin related stuff, right? Right, we can learn some stuff from other peoples. See what people are saying. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's go set that up. Full screen or like a live screen like this. YouTube. All right, let's look at some Genshin Impact related stuff. It's odd. Where is he? Oh, it's using that screen? Whatever. I got the wrong screen. All right. All right, let's look at some Genshin related stuff. What people are saying. Oh, look. Character demo Sayu Yuhu art? Yuhu art? Mujina escape? Let's see what this is. I'm close to Genshin right now. Actually, I'll just mute it. I'll just mute the music. Or the audio. I'll have to close the game. Cool. Cool beans. All right. See what the tech otakus have for us.
Recon confirms. No sign of the Shrine Maiden within a 3-mile radius. That time.
She like a ninja child?
Day for a getaway.
Why all the girls, little girls, run like that? Pint-sized ninja is always sleep deprived. It's music. Spin dash. Oh, it absorbs okay. It absorbs elements. The spin dash.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
She's a healer, right? If I remember correctly, I don't know if people were saying that. I'm going to scam me. What is Tecton talking about? What is this guy talking about? All right, characters. We've seen this one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this came out recently. The top 5 strongest characters in the 2.0 meta. All right, let's see what this guy has to say.
Genshin Impact's 2.0 Spiral Abyss update came with one of the most challenging reworks we've ever seen, and statistically speaking, this new Spiral Abyss is the most difficult one yet. So it's important to keep in mind what characters work best in this challenging new scene, because after all, a full 36-star clear grants you 600 free Primogems. Side note, I will not be putting Ganyu, Hu Tao, or Xiao on this list because everyone and their mother already knows they'd be on it. They're broke. Coming in at number 5, we have Xiangling, the 4-star Pyro Polearm user who somehow manages to constantly outperform half the 5 stars in the game. Because of the heavy emphasis on reaction damage in this new Abyss, there's no better reactive element to throw into your team than Pyro. And the cool thing about Xiangling is that she takes Pyro reactions to an entirely new level with her high base elemental mastery and ability to shred Pyro resistance at C1. If that wasn't enough for you, you can equip her with a 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flame set to further increase her reaction capabilities, making her that much stronger on the field for most of this Abyss's chambers. Xiangling has always made it onto tier lists given her extremely well-designed kit, but with these Abyss changes, I'd argue that she's shining now more than she ever has, given her accessibility to free-to-play players and the Pyro Punch she packs, or lunch she packs, cause she's a chef. I'm gonna move on now.
Boo!
Spot, we have the fan favorite from Inazuma, Kazuha, a 5-star Anemo sword wielder. Small disclaimer, there are a lot of Anemo characters you can substitute Kazuha for to receive similar effects, but the truth is, nobody performs quite the way Kazuha does in this Abyss, except for Venti, but he's Venti. So Kazuha has a lot of crowd control that's not only easy to pull off, but also comes with a high uptime given his short cooldowns. I'd like to add that crowd control is extremely important in this Abyss because there is an absolute Bulbasaur ball ton of enemies in most of these chambers. The entire premise of his kit is generally the same as Xiangling's. He comes with high base elemental mastery and actually greatly benefits from focusing elemental mastery substats given his ability to massively increase his team's damage against a specific element based on his total elemental mastery. And that's not even counting the fact that his best in slot artifact set, a 4-piece Viridescent Venerer, allows him to shred enemies' elemental resistance to the element he swirls by 40%. All of these damage buffs and enemy resistance shreds on top of the fact that he has really efficient crowd control capabilities makes him a perfect fit for almost any team you toss at the Spiral Abyss. Coming in at number 3 is yet another Pyro character.
Benny from the
Arguably
block.
most overpowered of them all, Bennett. Bennett is a 4-star Pyro sword user who has garnered a reputation as the best support in the game, given all of the utility he brings to the table. Given the heavy emphasis on Pyro reactions in this Spiral Abyss, Bennett fits in quite well, and it allows him to support on Pyro resonance teams such as Cleve Bennett, Hu Tao Bennett, Diluc Bennett, and even the upcoming Yoimiya Bennett. Having strong heals is a must in Spiral Abyss, and 2.0's Abyss is no exception. In fact, it's like the opposite. If you don't have heals, you're kind of screwed. So it is a good thing Bennett's here, because not only does he provide unrealistically high healing output, but at the same time he applies an attack boost to your team based on his attack. Pair him with a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, and his burst even further increases your team's attack, making him the perfect all-rounder that, like Kazuha, can fit into many team comps. Just don't activate his C6 like I did. It's not worth getting rid of that stupid exclamation point. And at number 2, we have the little alcohol industry war criminal herself, Diona. You might be wondering why Diona is so high on this list, or even that she's on this list at all, but there's one big reason among many other smaller reasons. Diona is a cryo character, and in this new Abyss, as I've stated, elemental reactions are heavily encouraged, some of the strongest of which being those with Pyro. However, I'd argue that hands down, the strongest element you can bring to this Abyss is cryo. There are almost no enemies, besides this nightmare, in the entire 9 through 12 floors that have any resistance to cryo and its reactions. This allows Diona to fill her best role as a cryo battery support who, like Bennett, is a bit of an all-rounder. Diona Iona provides amazing and high uptime shielding for her
That's
teammates,
adorable.
along with an
When
elemental
she jumps
burst that not
backwards.
only has very high healing capabilities, but also debuffs enemies at the same time. On top of all of this, Iona generates a lot of energy as a cryo support, especially if you equip her with the sacrificial bow. So pairing her with characters like Ganyu and Yulo will allow you to make the most of Diona's ability to enable your main DPS character. Conveniently for the flow of this video's script, my number one pick for the top 5 happens to be one of Diona's strongest cryo pairs, Ayaka, the newest addition to the Genshin roster and by far one of the strongest for this abyss. Ayaka's constant cryo application allows her to easily shred the shields of most enemies in this abyss, such as heralds and mages, but also her strongest team setup, the freeze team, happens to be an amazing strategy for this abyss given the massive waves of enemies in most chambers. Pair her with a hydro sub DPS like Mona or Xingqiu and an animo crowd controller like Sucrose, Kazuha, or Venti, and you'll find that she can make quick work of the majority of these chambers. When running Ayaka as a freeze team carry, it's best to pair her with the 4-piece Blizzard Strayer so that you can make the most of your crit rate to crit damage ratio while attacking frozen enemies. But that about does it for my list of powerful characters in this abyss. If you want to stay up to date with Genshin news and see more content like this, feel free to subscribe and or join my Discord server.
Cut your hair, man. All right. Anyways, that was a pretty good video. Look at Yoimiya. Should you pull Genshin Impact Yoimiya analysis? Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
I have a hot take. Yoimiya is being criminally underestimated. I completely understand that there's a lot of hype around the upcoming Archon character along with other flashy Inazuma characters, but the amount of hate Yoimiya gets on the social medias is whack. For starters, the biggest opinion I've seen is that based on her demo time and her story quest, she's just not good. And that opinion is just, how do I say this nicely? Invalid. During her demo where we got the chance to play Yoimiya, the artifact set MiHoYo chose to give her was the Noblesse Oblige, a set that, for someone like Yoimiya whose damage comes primarily from normal attacks, is utterly useless. And on top of that, her cup artifact was not given a pyro damage stat, and with no innate pyro bonuses, that means our Yoimiya came with 0% increased pyro damage. So what do all of these circumstances mean? Well, I watched an in-depth video by the lovely Sevi Plays, in which she came to the conclusion that Yoimiya's maximum damage output in the demo isn't even a fraction of what she's capable of, which is roughly 2 times of what we saw in the demo. By Sevi's calculations, Yoimiya's damage output can get as high as 54,000 damage per normal attack cycle, and as you and I know, she attacks very fast. Please note that Sevi calculated these numbers with a 4-piece Shimenawa set that came with a pyro damage cup. This begs the question, at least for me, does Yoimiya even need elemental reactions to hold her own? We've seen DPS characters such as Xiao and Ganyu who don't necessarily rely on powerful reactions to deal their insane damage.
But
It's for that reason
Ganyu
that I
can.
kinda have a feeling Yoimiya will be in the same boat. She packs enough punch in raw numbers to be able to get by without reactions, and reactions were yet another big issue people had with her. You see, since Yoimiya attacks so fast, her ICD or internal cooldown on how often she can trigger reactions is quite high from what we can tell, meaning she's really not that great at proccing powerful reactions like Vaporize and Melt. But again, who's to say she even needs these reactions when she's already got insane damage multipliers on her own? However, how useful is insane damage if you can only deal it to one target at a time? Yoimiya's biggest caveat by far is the fact that her main source of damage, normal attacks, are strictly single target. And I won't lie, being that she has the whole firework aesthetic thing, I genuinely thought they'd give her a constellation that turned her normal attacks into AoE, like Ningguang's. But it seems they didn't and won't. But why? An AoE augment constellation seems like an unbelievably simple fix that would turn Yoimiya into an obvious must-pull character, so why did MiHoYo decide not to take this approach? The good news is, I have 2 solid ideas. Idea number 1, her burst. Yes, I know, Yoimiya herself can't trigger her burst, but ironically, just about anything else in the entire universe can. As you might imagine, in the character demo, Yoimiya's burst sorely underperformed, given that most of its damage comes from pyro damage bonuses, and we've already been over this. There were no bonuses on Firework Lady in her demo. But once again, Sevi saves the day, because she also calculated typical damage on Yoimiya's burst, given you build her like a sane human being would. With Yoimiya's burst being active while she's being boosted by a Beto burst, or official turret, or a Xingqiu burst, she's not only proccing occasional elemental damage, which also happens to be AoE if you're proccing Overload, but she's also constantly proccing the Aura's Blaze tag for a theoretical total of at least 29,745 AoE damage, not counting her normal attack. Cats? What? Not counting her normal attacks, not counting the sub DPS additional damage, and not counting the reaction damage that all proc at the same time. This is one of the reasons I assumed Beta would be an insane lightning, the overload that procs because of the lightning, and the Aura's Blaze tag all at once.
That's true. That's true.
Or Kazuha in there to help pile enemies together, and that's some pretty insane AoE damage, especially for someone so strictly single target, like Yoimiya. I've also officially convinced myself Yoimiya is broken, so I'll be skipping that second solution I had to her single target issue issues because it was stupid anyways. No more questions. All in all, I think Firework Lady is being criminally underestimated, and I can partially see why, given the timing of her release being unfortunate with other fan favorite characters coming out soon, but also because her playstyle promotes a very weird team setup and build strategy that we've not really seen before the way we're seeing it now with her capabilities. This is all to say that I'm holding strong for Yoimiya, and
What's
I will be
her-
calling and telling you guys if it was worth my blabbering. If you want to keep up with that or any other Genshin news,
Wait,
guides, and
what's-
updates, feel free to hit subscribe.
What's the
and
team that
/forward
people are
to-
saying you should run her? You should probably. I'm thinking you should probably run her with Venti, right? Obviously, not because Venti's broken, obviously, but it does take advantage of. If you're gonna run Overload, right, with Beidou, then because it's similar in the fact that if you it's almost like you're running a Ganyu Oba as like an Overload version, right? Because if you're getting Beidou's procs. If you're getting Yoimiya's ult procs and you're getting the Overload proc all in a small area, that's AOE. That's all AOE damage, instances of AOE damage, right? So the more people you have together in that small area, then it just expands the amount of damage you're doing. It multiplies the damage, right? So it just makes sense to have Venti. So I'm thinking Venti, Beidou, Yoimiya, and then the fourth slot is probably whoever is I will probably say Bennett. I'll probably say Bennett. Right? If you can build Beidou to where she's doing a lot of where she has enough energy recharge, you know, I probably would give her the four piece emblem of Severed Fate. Right? Then I would give I'll give Bennett Noblesse. Obviously Viridescent on Venti. And then Yoimiya would have Shimenawa. Right? She would have Shimenawa 4-piece. And then you just go to town. That seems like a good team. That's probably her best team. That's probably your best team, to be honest with you. I mean, you could take out Beidou for like Fischl for more consistent energy regeneration. Right? But probably the best team is probably going to be Beidou with Beidou, Yoimiya, Bennett, and Venti. That's probably going to be the best Overload team in the game. And you could probably if you put Noblesse on Beidou, for example, instead, then you can probably take Bennett and put 4-piece Thundering Fury instead as well. And then you can have that going on. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool team because you get to run the two new artifact sets on the same team, right? So Bennett first, Beidou, then you go Bennett, Beidou, Yoimiya, Q, Venti Q, Venti E and a Q, then you go back to Yoimiya, pop the E, and you just that way you have all the stacks of you have all the AOE damage instances consolidated in one spot. That's probably what the rotation has to be, right? This is what that's what I'm thinking. If I can get Yoimiya then and still have a chance to get Ball, then this is probably what I'll do. And we could test that out. You know, we'll see. All right, Ayaka. How to build Ayaka as an F2P player? And I'm not really interested in that for obvious reasons. More Genshin Impact stuff. Let's check some.
Genshin Impact's 2.
Let's check some stuff out, man. Okay. All right. Why I don't pull anymore? Okay. Who is better, Yoimiya or Hu Tao? The answer may surprise you. Raiden will not be FTB friendly. Raiden Shogun elemental skill. Wait, what? How you know that? Yoimiya weapon tier list? Okay. All right.
I'm sure you guys already have a good idea about what weapons are going to be good for Yoimiya, but I'm here to reaffirm for you guys that she's going to have some very strong free-to-play.
I have a couple of weapons for bows. I'm gonna try Rust. And then I'm gonna try the Skyward Harp and Viridescent Hunt. But I feel like her best weapon is probably gonna end up being either Skyward Harp or Rust. My personal opinion, because I think the bow that the new bow that's coming out, I would rather give that to a Freeze Ganyu, you know, than Yoimiya. I don't know. We'll see what he talks about.
Play weapons here, ranking right up there with some of the 5-star weapons in the game. So let's touch on this today. Now, to know why some of these weapons are so good, you need to know that Yoimiya's vast majority of damage is coming from her pyro-infused normal attacks from her elemental skill. So a lot of these weapons will be rated around that. It is the vast majority of her damage. She does have an elemental burst. However, it's more of a support sort of thing while she's off the field to help keep up pyro reactions. It doesn't really do that amount of damage that you really should be worried about. So this means that weapons like good old sacrificial bow, right? Pavonius warbow, royal bow, compound bow. These are all really bad for her. Ally hunter as well in the stringless. These weapons are all bottom of the barrel. They don't really do a whole lot to help her out. Elemental skill in the stringless does not affect her elemental skill damage. It is normal attack damage. Because I forgot to mention it, yes, the good old official bow from the event, that one is also not very good here. It gives you physical damage bonus. That's a waste of a stat on this character. I know it increases normal attack damage when your elemental skill deals damage, but guess what? Your elemental skill doesn't do damage. It just changes your normal attack. And on top of that, even if it did proc, the physical damage bonus is just a dead stat. And the other bow that you can use as well is the Viridescent Hunt. It doesn't rate super highly here because it does have crit rate. That is nice. It's got a decent base attack. That is nice. But remember, the proc here isn't really going to do all that much because you're a pyro focused carry. You have a lot of pyro normal attack damage. This proc is a 40% attack mod. That is super.
I disagree with that. Because what you're looking for is the utility of helping grouping people together, right? Because assuming that you're gonna run overload, right? This helps group people together and helps you get set up for your ults, your ult rotation.
Super low. That's
right?
like less than one of your arrows, and it can occur once every 14 seconds at refinement rank 1.
What I want to see is if you use Viridescent Hunt and you're using your overload comp, if you have enemies in the cycle and you trigger overload, then what do they still fly away or they stay in the spot? Because if they stay where they are because of the cyclone, then that's actually really good.
That is a tiny amount. Yes, it hits an AoE, but also you're not an AoE character, and this is not going to make Yoimiya an AoE character. You just be popping off normal attacks left, right, front, and center. You want to use it, you won't have any of these other weapons, go for it, but it is definitely going to be worse. Maybe on par than like a mid-stack Black Cliff Warbow. Why these bows are rated the way that they are, and we're also going to be touching on one bow that is always usually pretty good for most characters out there, and this is the Black Cliff Warbow. Now this Warbow is still pretty good for her. However, out of all the 4-star options that are the good ones for her,
it's hard to get the passive.
You say, well, Yoimiya is primarily a single target character. So if you're using her as your main DPS, you're single targeting down a bunch of monsters. Yes, maybe you're going to be fighting a ton of Hilichurls out there, but the Black Cliff Warbow, the whole series, lives and dies on whether or not you can keep up these attack percent increases from killing multiple enemies. This is easier to do if you're having some character do spamming AoE damage. You'll kill a little guy over there, but if you're just focusing on one big guy, it's going to be kind of hard for you to keep all these stacks up. Remember, the durations of these stacks are independent of each other, so they don't refresh every time you kill something. So that is something else for you to keep in mind as well. Is it pretty good? Yes, it's all right, but it is done out by some of the other weapons that you can gain access to, and this is in the Star Glitter shop. So if you don't have any of these other weapons, although there should be one that you definitely have, this one's a good pickup for you guys as well. Now, next up, let's talk about the new crafted bow from Inazuma. Maybe you haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe your boy Takashi over there hasn't given you the recipe yet. Go collect those mysterious conches and just try every day. Personally, I've done it, I think, every day, and I still don't have it. It's not a thing that I can do, guys. But this weapon right here is going to be amazing for you guys. Now, this
is actually pretty good for Yoimiya.
Attack percent as the main stat, and then it has the ability increases normal attack damage by 16% and charge attack damage by 12%. This is refinement rank 1. On top of that, if your energy is 100%, you're going to be able to double this. So at R1, you get 32% normal attack damage if you have 100% elemental burst, and this plays very well with Yoimiya's playstyle. You use your E, and then before you leave,
that's really good.
you pop your elemental
A
burst.
refinement 5 Hamayumi might be kind of ridiculous.
You're gonna be popping off.
That sounds ridiculous.
Entirely ignore her elemental burst damage. You're leaving a little bit of damage on the table, but it's really not that much damage to leave on the table. Now, if you R5 this thing, it's gonna be 32% normal attack damage, and then doubles up to 64%. So this weapon is insanely good for her. It is going to be her second best 4-star weapon. So what's the first one? You guys may have guessed it already. Yeah, it's the Rust. All right, Shroud comes back 2.0. Rust is here.
Yeah.
As a substat once again, and then increases
Rust. I have a level 80
normal
Rust. I haven't
attack
been using it in a while. I can't wait to use
increases your charge
this.
attack damage, but you don't care about charge attack damage on Iomiya.
I have
It's
a
not
R5
all that
Rust.
Great there. And then you're also going to increase your normal attack damage by 40% at R1. Now, if you've pulled this thing one time, it's amazing. All right. If you have R1 Rust, awesome. If you have R5 Rust, it's 40% normal attack damage increase, which is incredible. So if you have R1 Rust, but you can make an R5 Hamayumi, think about making that R5 Hamayumi, especially if you're down the road thinking of never using her Elemental Burst, or if you have a team where she could always have that up during her elemental skill activation for that 64% normal attack damage increase. Now, another thing to think about here is the two different weapons here have slight amount of base attack. So Hamayumi's lower at 454, Rust's at that 510 range there. So if you have a lot of attack percent substats in your artifacts, Rust is going to be performing a little bit better. They're going to have a little bit more attack. However, if you're using her in conjunction with someone like Bennett, who gives a big attack buff, that R1 Rust will be worse than the R5 Hamayumi. Now, the next two are pretty similar. This is going to be the Amos Bow and the Skyward Harp here. The Amos Bow does increase your normal attack damage. However, you're using normal attacks. You're not really doing the fire from a million miles away like Ganyu, or really getting into like Neo for the Matrix and counting the seconds to the explosion of the arrow like Ganyu either. So you're going to be mid-range. You're never going to be super long range with the Amos Bow, so you might be able to get like half of that special bonus from the Amos Bow, where it increases your normal attack damage the further your arrow flies. So you get about half of that, right? You're not going to get the full proc on that at all, because the further away you are with the bow character, the normal attack accuracy really starts to just, what word do I want to use? Just kind of sucks.
Disappears.
So you're gonna be missing
Yeah.
all your shots if you try to get the max bonus. It's not going to happen. There's Skyward Harp, increase your crit damage by 20%, has crit rate as a substat. That little bit of conjunction, super awesome there, makes it super easy to build there. But neither of these weapons and none of the weapons are going to beat the big Thundering Pulse. Now, this thing has ridiculous base attack, the highest of all bows in the game. It gives you 20% attack, and it gives you a ton of crit damage as a substat. On top of that, it's going to work just like the new sword we got that works super well with Ayaka, and this is going to give you 3 different stats. These stacks will be called Thundering Emblem, and this is going to increase your normal attack damage by 12, 24, or 40%. And it's very easy to do them. Are you ready? If you use your normal attack and you do damage, that's a stack. Awesome. If you use your elemental skill, you get another stack that lasts 10 seconds, the exact same duration as her E. And then the other one is if your energy is less than 100%, you're going to get that other one. So that's going to be pretty easy to do there. You fire off your elemental burst, you come back in, you don't have enough energy.
You can get that to Ganyu, right?
You pop your E.
The only caveat is you might have to do another normal attack.
Second window, you're going to have enough energy again to fire off your burst, leave, come back with less than full energy, and it's going to be fantastic for you. As you can see here, not a lot of the weapons are that far apart. The Black Cliff Warbow is the one that is lowest on the charts there. The Hamayumi and the Rust both are...
Look at that. Look at that. Rust R5. Rust R5 surpasses Amos Bow R1, Skyward Harp R1, Black Cliff Bow, and Hanayumi R5. It's only beaten by the Thundering Fury. So if you have a Rust R5 laying around, you don't even have to spend money to get the bow. I might even have to get Thundering Fury. I'll just go ahead and just use the R5 Rust.
R5 very close together there, and you can see just how close the Amos Bow and the Skyward Harp both at R1 are. In the Thundering Fury, you can see it just kind of taking off to the skies there, up in the clouds, making lightning bolts fly everywhere. I don't even know why. Why is a pyro character and a cryo character using thunder weapons in Inazuma? I'm confused. I guess it's because Inazuma's the thunder region. Whatever, I don't know. But that's going to really be a good weapon for her there.
I kind of want. I wanted it for Ganyu.
Amos Bow or any of the other 5-star weapons, yeah, they're probably going to beat out the other weapons because they're just a little bit behind the R5 4-stars, but those R5 4-stars are very monstrous compared to just an R1 5-star weapon. I know this is weapon tier list video, but these weapons all excel, even the ones that boost up your normal attack damage with the new Reminiscence set, which is the set where you drain 15 energy from your elemental burst gauge when you activate your elemental burst.
I'm definitely using that.
It's a fantastic set for Yoimiya because she's very normal attack focused, very elemental skill infused focused, and that elemental burst is maybe 20-ish% of your total damage if you get every single proc, and it's good to go. So, but if you don't want to use that set, feel free to go ahead and try out something like the Lava Walker set if you're doing a mono pyro team, or the Crimson Witch, the Flame set.
All right. Genshin Impact. All right, let's look at what's the most like filter. Let's filter it to like the most recent upload date. Genshin. Oh, this is a different language. Hey, is this streaming now? Okay, so I kind of wish I didn't do that. Common mistake: Beto and Bennett and Elemental Burst. Okay, I'm intrigued.
みんながそばに炭になるがいい
Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Wait, what? What changed? I do have the same build for both. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, in the first video I cast Beto Burst too fast. Really? Oh, that's the mistake? Doing it too long? This is why the wait, why? I thought it was immediate. The second you get in, you get the damage increase. Oh, so you have to wait a few seconds first. Now okay, so when I run with Klee and Bennett, for example, once I cast the Bennett Burst, I should probably put like two normal attacks in there and then burst, or do an E and then go to burst. Interesting. Ah. Okay. All right, this is very helpful. This is very helpful. So I can already tell I activate burst too quickly when I have the Bennett ult up. That's what I do. Definitely gotta put more normal attacks in there, right? For the snapshot. So if, like, for example, if I'm running let me do this real quick. So if I'm running like this team, let's go to party setup. So I'm running this team. So if I run, I'm gonna run the Bennett Burst first, right? Bennett Burst first. Well, I'm probably gonna Ganyu E first, so I can. Maybe I'll Ganyu. No, I won't do that. I'll Bennett Burst. Then I'll drop my E with Jangling, do a couple normal attacks, then snapshot, right? Actually, no, because I want Kaza to yeah, so Kaza goes first. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So Bennett first, apply the Pyro. Then Kazuha does the E, I mean, obviously I get in the circle. Get E, drop down, burst. And now the pyro damage is increased. Now Zhengling is going to be really crazy. Do a couple normal attacks while I'm in there, or put an E, like maybe E 2 attacks and then Q. Then Ganyu comes out and then takes advantage. Now here's my thing. Like, I'm wondering if the Noblest buff takes like 12 seconds. Is that enough time to really take advantage of Noblest? I feel like I should be using... You know what I should probably do? I should probably use Bennett to apply pyro, right? Before using the burst. the burst, right? Then I use Kazuha E Q, because like his burst, like I don't really care too much about. I shouldn't care too much about buffing his burst with Bennett as much as Zhengling and Ganyu's damage, right? So I just want to get his elemental mastery and stuff up, elemental mastery and elemental damage buffs up. So now I got pyro infusion. His burst is up now, right? Then I go back to Bennett ult. Then Zhengling, couple attacks, Q or E, whatever. Then Ganyu chart normal attacks, or charge attacks. I mean, that's probably what I should be doing, right? Probably what I should be doing. All right, that's good to know. I learned something today. Let me thumbs up this. I learned something today. Best teams for Raiden. I don't know. The character's not even out yet. I'm not even trying to look at that. The hell? Okay, whatever. Top 20. Okay. Mona cosplayer, nice. Okay. Why is all this? We were looked at this one. I kind of did look at this one a while ago. Attack or electro damage. I think electro damage might be better for her, but I don't know. Level 90 Hamayumi is godly. What, for Ganyu? I don't know. Oh, M-tashed. Okay, well. I kind of want to see people play the Morgana team, to be honest. Let's do that. Genshin Impact, Morgana. Oh, look, it's me! Anyways, Kazuha, Ayaka, Ganyu, Mona. Okay, I thought it was supposed to be Venti. I think I already looked at this before, apparently. Okay, let's try this. Let's look at this. Morgana, Kazuha, damage showcase. I forgot it applies hydro when you just reappear next to them. They're already dead. What the heck? $79,720. Wow, nice. That's really good. Top 5 teams. All right, let's check this one.
Interested in this video, or are you looking for a new team experience in Genshin Impact, or maybe a second team to help you out in the Spiral Abyss, or maybe it's your first team you're building together and really focusing on in Genshin? Don't worry, guys, we have one of everything for you today, and as well character variations for these different archetypes of teams. So strap in, let's go. The first team we're covering today is going to be the Electro Charged team. This used to be a team that was around for a while but got massively buffed in 1.6 with the Elemental Mastery buffs. This team is looking to use a combination of a Hydro character, an Electro character, and an Anemo character to swirl around Electro Charged to do massive amounts of damage to everyone on the battlefield. Works well in duo or multi-targets on top of that, doing large amounts of AoE damage. The generic people that you see here are going to be Fischl, Beidou, Xingqiu, and Venti. However, if you want to use any of the other characters, you can indeed use Kazuha, you can indeed use Sucrose, or swap out one of the electro characters to help you out in the Spiral Abyss if you're having difficulty doing and dealing with certain different shields on the Fatui enemies. Now, on top of this, there is another Hydro character that you can use if Xingqiu is somewhere else, and that is none other than the boy Child himself. Works just the same. EM on your Animo character, do a bunch of damage, have a good time, reduce damage with Xingqiu, reduce damage with Beidou Elemental Burst. You're going to be having a great time with this team in Genshin Impact. Now, don't forget to do your daily algorithm prayer. Hit that like button and the subscribe button and let me know what team
Daily algorithm
you're using
prayer
right now and which one you're most interested in this video so far. Now, the second team archetype that we're going to be tackling is going to be the Freeze team. The best version of this team is going to be the Morgana squad using Ganyu, Mona, Venti, and Diona here. These characters abuse Freeze with crowd control in combination with the effect of Freeze with Mono's Elemental Burst. If the enemy is frozen, Omen's not going to wear off while they're frozen, so you get a lasting duration on that Omen debuff. However, if you don't have these exact characters, no frets here. If you want to use a different cryo-based DPS, feel free to swap Ganyu out. Go ahead, put Kea in there. Go ahead and put Rosaria in there. You can go ahead and do that. If you want to use a different Hydro character, you can swap Mona out for Xingqiu, so you have that Freeze team going on. If you want to use a different Animo character, Kazuha and Sucrose both do wonders here as well. Diona is a fantastic cryo-based support here, as she fulfills both that second cryo for the free 15% crit rate against frozen or cryoed enemies, but also can be your healer. If you have Chi-Chi, go ahead and feel free to throw her in there as well. Another incredibly popular team because it is just that versatile is the ×2 Geo Resonance team, usually made up of Zhongli and Albedo, although you could throw Noelle in there as well. This team is looking to support your other DPS characters with these two fantastic sub DPS characters by giving them access to shields as well as bonus shield strength. Any two DPS that you choose can work as long as you are focused on what they do. If you want to run a physical team with, say, Eula or Razor or Kea, you can go ahead in there, put in one cryo character, one electro character. If you want to do a vaporize or melt based team, throw in a pyro character, as well as, you've guessed it, a water character. So very cool stuff here coming from this team. Very tanky, very thick, chunky, live forever, kind of ignore mechanics if you go about using this team. It's a very popular team for that reason.
Okay.
Just to make sure that you have your Abyss Herald Shields
So far,
covered. If you are using double Geo, you'll
so
be
far
okay,
agree with everything,
as long as you're using the two proper DPS characters. Now, we hinted at this team still being good in the last team we just talked about, but Melt and Vaporize have not gone anywhere. Diluc, Hu Tao, soon to be Yoimiya, all of these characters that are either cryo or pyro based are going to be.
Now, Yoimiya isn't going to be a good.
In Genshin Impact Pack
Isn't going to be a good Melt or Vaporize
moving
character,
forward.
unfortunately.
This is just min-maxing between using a cryo character and then either a Hydro or a pyro character, and then go ahead and use an Animo character like Kazuha or Venti or Sucrose, abusing that Viridescent Venerus set, lowering the resistances to your main damage dealer damage type, and then proccing either Vaporize or Melt. I mean, you just think Melt and Vaporize teams are going anywhere. They are still some of the kings of doing just all the damage in the world, especially burst damage or damage within a certain window, which is still very valuable. It's going to be very helpful to you, especially if you're a new player, to get that free bonus damage from abusing these elemental reactions. The last team comp we're going to be talking about is going to be the national team. This is Shangli, Chongyun, Bennett, and Xingqiu here. This is going to be a free-to-play extraordinaire team. A lot of these characters...
Everyone knows about the national team, bro. Okay. All right, so that's good. Like, national team, everyone knows about that. All right, so I think we're going to take a break for now, guys. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I want to get some rest in because we're probably going to be streaming again tonight. I was supposed to go out, actually, and get some stuff done, but it was raining like crazy, so I stayed in, which is why the stream is up. The stream is up right now. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for coming and chilling with your boy. Make sure you hit that follow on the stream wherever you are, whether it's Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. And we'll be streaming again later on today. We're probably gonna get some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on. So if you have a deck and you want to play me, I would suggest you get ready. I'm trying to practice. I want to get better at the ladder, and I want to know what the meta is. So if you get meta decks, bring them in, okay? I'd really appreciate it. FYI, I do play a character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. In this Exo world, you can find me as Oliver. So don't beat him up too hard, please. Please don't do that. Well, I mean, you can actually. It's fine. It's fine. I do it sometimes too, just when I'm feeling down. Nothing helps like beating yourself up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and shift to another Twitch streamer. Go ahead and raid them.
Who shall we raid today?
There's only one way to find out. Okay, so people that... Oh, Jonah's streaming. Okay. We shall send you to our boy, Jonah Scott. Yes. It's probably signings. He's probably doing some signings or something like that, you know? Boop. Got a few people I've heard of, at least, and have been interested in watching them stream. So, but we're not gonna do that. We're probably just gonna say hi to Jonah. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. Really appreciate it. I will see you later on tonight. Have a good day. Get some rest. Get you some water. Do what you gotta do, but always keep it cool. And do whatever you like, cause I does what I likes. And I likes what I do. See you around.